Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this Day 1 clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, super ball! And reclaimed it in a... He's going for goal! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that was asking for too much. Olise. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Driven in. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is great defending, so alert. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eric Garcia aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's gone backward. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pedri tries to pass it through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Griezmann for Olise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Raul. And they've got rid. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Raul going about things with real menace. And he's quick to return it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has ended up in no man's land. Fabian Ruiz.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mbappe! That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Half-time getting close now. No, that's been intercepted. Rabiot. Passes short and sharp. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played into... Getting up there! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Howson. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0.
Attention, changement.
The second period is on the way.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. Olise, he's got... There's the shot! Nico Williams. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. Pedri. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akliouche. Ambitious ball here. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mbappe, Puyol, here's the guilty party there. Upamecano. And it's Akliouche. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Saliba gets a foot in here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Olise, searching pass he's played there, chips it through. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a searching pass. Rabiot. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Koundé clears it away. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yamal. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Akliouche. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14, le numéro 11, le numéro 20, Griezmann. À leur place, le numéro 13,
He's managed to get himself offside.
le numéro 22, changement.
Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Into the last quarter of an hour. And France can counter now. And it's Akliouche. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that was nowhere near his best. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
But pour l'équipe de France.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And they win it back again.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Distributed tidily. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Williams. He has a look up. Rabiot. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?